Yo, what's up? This is Bibi from the Metal Van Crisis, and this is a new episode from Touring is My Business. And I'm gonna tell you guys why using ads will take you absolutely nowhere. And today we're gonna revolve about this issue: why ads are not effective if you wanna really build a long, sustainable career. I'm going to talk about this, okay? In this platform, Touring is My Business, which is my podcast where I am sharing all my experience thriving in a band, building a band's career, an international career with all the situations that you can imagine that it can happen in 18 years, which is a lot. So I'm an old motherfucker, and if you're in a band, you're in a perfect place to learn from your band, from my experience, and take it on your own band. Take all your experience, take it on your own band, and I hope that this gives you much more clarity to get better results with your band, okay? So, this is something I was talking, this topic is something I was talking in my Instagram, at BB Plaza. You can find me, and there's a conversation I had with one of my friends or students that I work with, and he was asking to me how much money he had to spend for their first single as a band, okay? And I encourage you guys, yes, send me messages there. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to give you my perspective. If you have a personal issue or something that you want to check out, you can do it in the comments of this video, but also you can check out with me at BB Plaza Instagram. Send me DM, okay? And so this guy was releasing their first single, preparing their first EP, and he wanted to know how much money he has to spend on her first single. And I told him, man, your focus right now it's not on how much money you have to spend when you release your first single. All your energy, it has to be on building the foundation where you're gonna put this single out, okay? And I was using this comparison, this metaphor that I'm pretty sure is gonna be very useful for all of you, okay? And I want you to think about this, okay? This is what I was telling to him. Internet is like a huge avenue, okay, of people that goes in there. It's like a stream of people going into a big avenue, okay? And you have a little spot there. You have a store in this avenue, in this huge avenue. You have a little store, and you pretend that people approaches your store, enters your store, buys you, check your product, and then buys you, okay? This is what normally every physical store is trying to get, you know? So that's why they try to be in very big avenues. So guess what? Internet is a very big avenue. So congratulations, you already have a great spot to win new audience if you do the correct things. But pretending to just release a single and the people will enter your avenue, we will enter your shop and start buying you to you. This is a very unrealistic situation, okay? You really, as any other physical shop, you really need to grab attention to people, make people get closer to your spot, and then welcome these people to your shop, and then blah, blah, and do all the process, okay? But how we manage this, okay? And let's say that Reels are the perfect tool for grabbing people's attention, people from this avenue walking around. And this is the perfect tool for making these people to be aware of your shop, and maybe they enter to your shop, okay? But the key here, and especially if you're releasing the first single and you're a very new band, man, it's very important that you set the foundation of your band of what's going to be your visual identity, what's going to be your inside look like of the shop, how you're going to set the shop inside, how you're going to make it beautiful, how you're going to manage to all these people stick around, okay? And this episode, it's like a continuation of how you get 1,000 superfans, or how 1,000 superfans will sustain your career. That it was another episode from this channel that you can check out. This is a continuation, or this is like the second part, because in that episode I brought more like a very clear, objective examples of how to do that. But here I want you to understand the philosophy, the foundation, okay? And this foundation is how you manage that these people just not notices that your shop is there, but also stick around in your shop, checking this, checking that, feeling pleasant, feeling good feelings about being in your shop. This is what you want to achieve that. And building that is not easy. It's not an easy work. It's not a matter of just having one song and one cool single, one cool video and one cool lyric. It's about how you build your identity around your band, how you build the message around your band, how you build the visual identity, the artwork, the everything. And this is why bands should take a lot of time of wondering questions, asking themselves questions of why we are putting this out, why we are expressing ourselves. First of all, what as a band makes us different from the rest of the bands, and what is our message, and what are the values we stand for? Because when you start answering these key questions and you start having more clarity on this, then it becomes so natural and easy to make your shop stand out, because you're gonna do it through those values. It's gonna be very easy for you to put the colors, choose the artwork, choose the everything of your shop. I'm just talking about the metaphor shop because I like it. I will keep on doing that. It's going to be more useful for you, more easy, okay? More natural process of, okay, what is this message we're going to put in the shop? What is this colors, this artwork, this whatever it is, mascot that's going to be inside the shop? All this is going to be very clear and clearer if you just answer yourself these honest questions with you first, and then with your own band, I suggest you. And yes, why are we doing this? Why are we putting music? And it shouldn't be just because you just want to play riffs and play together, which is common, is a great thing. You want to play together and you want to have fun together, but also you could do a cover band, and play covers. But you choose for some reason to express yourself. So in this decision, try to dig what you stand for, what you would like to say, because it's very, very, very important, because from that foundation, when it's already set, then it becomes easier and easier to choose the single, choose the artwork, choose the everything, okay? And also not just this, but also build the narrative around all the EP, around the band, choose the visual identity that will link all the project. It's very important that everything has sense in between, everything, all things have sense. And this is that's why when you enter a shop that it's set with consciousness, with focus and with intention, that's why they get a lot of results, a lot of purchases, and a lot of customer experience, because they really knew how to define all this out from the full project. Okay, it is not done by casualty. It is not done just because, yes, with some shops happens like this. Not because they took the time to do all these things. And out from this, then it's gonna be easier and easier that these people that enters to your shop, your band, your little shop in this avenue, that once you start making them stick around because you have cool content, cool everything, the thing that's going to happen naturally, and because you have to create the content that it's intentionally made for that, they will start knowing you more. They will start building more trust to you because they will know you more. So think about this. If you go to a shop that you know the guy who is inside the shop and you start to building a relationship with him, you start more and more becoming like his loyal customer, his loyal fan. This is what you really have to create, okay? So think about this. Some reels, some posts, some actions have to be, and I'm not just talking about only the digital world, but also the physical world. Some actions, reels, videos, whatever, have to be meant to attract from all this stream of people from this avenue to your shop, and some other actions, some other reels, some other content, some other messages have to be aimed not to gather all the attention of the people who is unaware from you, but people who is already in your shop, that they get closer and closer. They know you more. They can build a real trust relationship with you. This is why you need to do some intentional posts. When now we're speaking about reels, for example, which is very important, which is in an organic way. It's going to be the easiest way for you to get new audience. Okay, it's with reels. some reels should be aimed for gaining people who has zero level consciousness of who you are, and then other reels have to be aimed for these people that already knows you more, with more depth. They build a relationship with you. Okay, that's the organic way to win followers and start developing these followers to super fans. Okay, versus now getting back to the starting of the topic, versus trying to just pay 1,000 euros budget for ads that you will, you will get 500 people outside of your shop, but man, maybe they just enter 4 of them. Okay, think about this. You spend 1,000 euros on ads for the first single, and you didn't do this inner work of your shop. These people comes to your shop, 500 people because they saw the advertisement, but they are outside of your shop. Only maybe 10 of them will be likely to open the door and get inside. And look, and guess what? When they are inside, from those 10 people, 9 just leave because they enter to the shop and they don't feel like, oh yeah, it's empty. It's almost empty. It doesn't speak to me. I don't know what is this about, versus and maybe from the out of 9, only 1 will be super crazy that, okay, I will go and talk to the owner of this because I'm very into it, So versus if you do organic work and you do this job or this inner work versus this, if you achieve that 500 people, it's outside of the shop, but 1,000 enters to your shop because they feel it like it's cool, and from these 100 people, 50, they are already sticking around. And from these people that's sticking around, 25, they're buying you. Man, you get it. You start to get it. You start to get this flow of people. So I hope that with this metaphor, you will start thinking how to build this shop, how to build this band identity, these profiles, this content that you create. I hope you start getting more and more clarity of how you have to achieve that, and to more successful ways. So from all this stream of people that is checking you around, you can really convert it into sales, into ticket sales, into fans, into people who is loyal and connected to you and build a trust relationship with you. Okay, and for that you will have to be very strategic. And if we talk about digital, this is the real stuff. What you do on Instagram, what you do on YouTube. YouTube is a great tool that nobody pays too much attention. But I have to tell you guys, from my experience with Cryzix, and who is not familiar with Cryzix will not know what I'm talking about. But when we started as a band, we started releasing this serious TV show or TV video show, video blog called Juli Vision. Juli is the singer of the band. He was going with the camera on our festivals when we were playing in the first shows of the band, and he was filming everything, and he was doing this kind of reality show that he was interacting with people, and people was saying bullshit to the camera. They were drunk, we were drunk, and we were just partying, and we were just basically filming the party. We were in the shows like in a very real, raw state, and people loved that. Started to really love that. Started to become a phenomenon, and people started to know a lot about this project. And we all of a sudden we were going on tour or a festival, and people was yelling at us like, "Hey, Juli Vision," So it started to become something. And what happened is that it was not meant for views. This series of videos were not meant for even that we were doing it unconsciously, and we were doing out of genuine intention of us showing us a little bit more to the world, with knowing what is exactly the outcome of that. What we achieved that, and now I can tell through my experience, is that from all these people, 500 people that we had around, talking in just hypothetical numbers, 500 people was around the band, checking the band and getting, okay, this band sounds cool. Maybe 50 of them, only 50 of them, they were checking these videos because they really wanted to taste and know a little bit more what is the band, how are they in a human way, in a human personality, how is their personality. So what we achieved is that these 50 out of 500, we were converting more and more into our kind of friends, family, because they were literally, when they were seeing these videos, they were like our friends going on party with us, And with this, I'm not telling you that this is the secret pill that you have to do with your band. You have to copy our strategy. I just give you this as a reference. We did in a very genuine way, not like in a like premeditated way. But now what you have to think is, what is the way that you can achieve this from these 500 people, this little percentage of people that can really know you a little bit more? What is the best skill, unique personality that you have that you can offer to them? Maybe it's through blog videos, maybe it's through another thing, maybe it's like a documentary thing. I don't know. You have to check on your own as a band and as who you are as a human being, and with your values and what you like and what you don't like, and try to find this kind of content. And especially, I will tell you that YouTube is the best. That people will invest time to meet you more. And why YouTube is the best? Because YouTube is the place where people really, is the traffic of people that they really like to spend time with something. They really want to see a video and spend time there. Versus when they are on Instagram, maybe they are just taking a shit and they just have 30 seconds and they don't want content of 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever. That's the big difference. YouTube channel is a great opportunity for that, because it allows you to spend more time with the customers, with the fans. I'm talking about now with the shop metaphor. So it allows you to help to spend more time with people, with fans, and build a real relationship, okay? So I hope that you take all this now, because now it's your time to work. Now it's your time to grab this idea that you just listened and put it on your fucking band. Otherwise, this is going to be bullshit, and you're going to continue with your band, and you will continue complaining why you don't have better numbers, better sales, better fans, better merch sales, and whatever. Now is the time that you take all this valuable, golden information. I tell you, this is golden information, and you put it on your band. And you have any doubts, and you have any circumstance with your band, or you have any, I don't know, you need guidance with something, man, reach me on Instagram. Send me a DM. Send me tell me what's your situation with your band, what is your aiming, what you would like to do, and I will guide you. Okay, I will give you my perspective. Now I am with Touring Is My Business. I am doing also these one-to-one classes with musicians that I have already my group full of people. And I don't have room for more people, but I can guide you through Instagram, and I can guide you through messages. So send me a DM there, or leave a comment in YouTube. Also, I will reply you there, okay? And if you like that video, if you like this video, and if you found value, okay, I like to know this, okay? So put a comment on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, or if you are on Spotify, I'm pretty sure you cannot listen to or comment this, but you can put, give me 5 stars. That would be amazing. And if you're on YouTube, you put a like and you give me a cool comment or a shitty comment, but tell me what you think about this and how you are going to apply this with your band, okay? I really appreciate that. I really enjoy doing these videos, and I really enjoy knowing if these videos are helping to you guys. So go for it. Take action now. Put it on paper. Start thinking. You have to think a lot with a band. When you have a project, you have to think. So now it's your time for think. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you. Cheers.